In this video, I'll be going over proper technique and alignment, along with modifications and common misconceptions or mix-up in execution of upward facing dog. So the next time you do upward facing dog, you can experience it as a strong and supported back bend. For proper execution of upward facing dog, you're going to start from a chaturanga. If you need this pose broken down, I have a video that goes over all the things you should know about that position. So, starting from a strong chaturanga, you're going to flip your toes, come up by pressing through your hands, lifting your chest forward and up, keeping your thighs and your hips lifted off of the mat and drawing your shoulders back and down. You want to keep your gaze forward and your chin neutral and not finding any compression in your cervical spine. You want to only lift as far as feels comfortable. No forcing, no jamming, pressing up and out of your hands and in through the tops of your feet, engaging your glutes, lifting your kneecaps to engage your quads, and really finding support through your whole body. Once again, entering from a chaturanga pose, coming forward and down, flipping onto the tops of your feet, lifting your chest forward and up, pressing through my hands, which are shoulder width apart, and engaging through my legs and glutes. If you're finding compression in your low back here, it's probably because your legs are relaxed on the mat, you're relying too much on your spinal extension, or you have a lack of core and glute engagement. To fix this, press down through your feet, lift up through your thighs, and draw your lower ribs in for core engagement. Common issues in our shoulder and wrist alignment would be your shoulders coming too close to your ears, your elbows locking out, or finding strain in your wrist from dumping into your hands. To fix this, roll your shoulders back and down, soften through your elbow extension, and rotate your upper arms, keeping your chest broad. For modifications, you can always do a low or a high cobra. If you want a breakdown on that, I also have a video on that, taking you step by step through that position and how to execute it properly. You can put your hands on blocks, or you can just choose to skip the pose altogether. A common misconception about upward facing dog and cobra is that they are the same thing, and a lot of people will combine the engagement or execution of the positions, most commonly looking something like this. Or like this. To avoid mixing these positions up and engaging the wrong parts of your body or causing yourself any pain or discomfort, always think about what position you're going to go into before you enter the position, so you can ensure proper execution. Upward facing dog is not a back bend that you just drop into. It's a full body strength pose that creates length in the spine through engagement. Upward facing dog is an active back bend. If your lower back is feeling compressed, something is missing and it's not time to force deeper into the back bend. In this position, your legs are protecting the spine. Engagement between your quads and your glutes and pressing through your feet is protecting your low back. You always want to think about creating space across your chest without collapsing into it. In this position, your neck follows your spine and does not lead the back bend. If upward facing dog is causing you any pain or discomfort and you're choosing to modify with low or high cobra, hands on blocks, or skipping the pose entirely, know that this is always an optional position, as with any other position in yoga. On the other hand, strength and safety are not optional in your poses. When correctly aligned, upward facing dog should feel lifted, not jammed. Arms are straight and not bent, legs are lifted and engaged, and your weight is being shared equally between your hands and the tops of your feet. A correct upward facing dog looks and feels like so. You feel no pinching in your low back. Your legs are strong and your arms are active. It looks like an even spinal curve. And of course, as always, your breath is steady and even. A key misconception here is that Cobra and upward facing dog are the same position, which is absolutely not the case. One can replace the other in execution, but should not be thought of as the same pose. They may look very similar, but they place very different demands on the body. This is where the muscle engagement differs. In Cobra, your low back muscles initiate the lift, your arms are assisting only slightly, your legs are mostly passive, and there's far less shoulder and wrist load. In upward facing dog, your arms are actively pressing, your legs are strongly engaged and lifted, your core is stabilizing your spine, and your shoulders are supporting a significant amount of the load. So overall, Cobra is far more passive, and upward facing dog is way more active. Cobra might be a better position for you if you have low back sensitivity, are building your upper body strength, are new to vinyasa, or just need a more supportive back bend. Upward facing dog may feel appropriate for you if you have existing shoulder strength and stability, can engage your legs and core effectively, if you want a stronger spinal extension, or you're moving through a sun salutation or vinyasa. Always remember that choosing Cobra over doing upward facing dog is not a downgrade. It is a smart modification for where your body is at today. And please make sure that if you're capable of doing both and you're flowing through your vinyasa, always choose ahead of time which one you're going to execute so you don't end up in between the two and engaging incorrectly through the positions. If you're finding you're practicing a hybrid where potentially your elbows are bent and your legs are lifted, this can overload your shoulders and lower back, along with removing the benefits of both of the positions. So know your technique and decide which one you're executing before you move into the position. Bottom line here is Cobra builds strength and spinal awareness. Up Dog builds full body strength and awareness, and both are totally correct. What matters most is choosing what's right for your body. With that, I thank you for joining me in this video, and I hope your upward facing dog is feeling much better and you feel confident in your execution of it.